I'm happy to report, as you can see from the screen behind me, it's that time of year when Argos are releasing their autumn Casio sale and other watches as well, which I will cover in other videos coming up soon. I'll do a couple of videos. But in this video, I'm going to pick out 5 watches from the autumn sale. Now, these are watches I have picked out in the past. And what I find is if I don't mention certain watches in the video or in the videos I have done, it does get mentioned quite a bit in the comments. So what I'm going to do in this video, I'm going to pick out 5 watches from the Argos Autumn Sale that I've reviewed myself and I've still got in my collection. Now, the only one thing I will mention, you see this watch I'm pointing to the top left hand corner, I don't actually have that watch, but I have a watch that's very much like it, and that one is the GA2100, but I've got the GA2110 ET, which is basically the same watch. It's a different color with a different colored bezel, that's all. But what I will say, I'm not affiliated with Argos. And also the one other thing to mention, and I'm just checking my watch here, it's October the 17th 2025. So if you are viewing this video months down the line towards Christmas, then you may find that the prices have gone up. But what I tend to find with these sales, that they do tend to at least last a couple of weeks. So why don't we go and have a look at what Argos has got on offer this year. So the first watch to talk about is this Casio MRW200H, and the reason why I'm picking it out, as you can see I've highlighted there, it's $12.99, which is phenomenal value. And the reason why I say that, it's got a durable resin case measuring 44.6 millimeters with accompanying resin black straps. It's got an acrylic resin crystals. It's got a smooth rotating bezel, which is ideal if you're looking to do some form of timing in terms of cooking food or any sort of sports related activity. That dial is super easy to read. The numerals are large. It's got nice indices, nice hour markers, and also it's got on the inset of the actual dial, it's got the military time or the 24-hour format as well if you wish to read the time within. And also the hands are quite bid as well with the triple handset, so you got the hour, the minute, and also the second hands that go around there, and they do have an element of lume to the hands. Not the best, but it will glow if you are in a darkened situation. And also the added advantage for that $12.99, you get a day and date complication as well, which is phenomenal. As you can see that I'm just got my little cursor over here, I just think it's great. But the one thing I will say with this watch, being a durable watch to wear on the wrist, is that water resistance. For the price point of £13, I think 100 meters of water resistance makes this a really versatile watch for the money. And obviously if you do get it damaged over time, you've spent £13. I mean, there's a lot less durable watches that are probably more than this, but with this watch, it is so durable. And obviously with the stainless steel case back, with its 3-year battery life, you can easily take off the screws and replace the battery. You do have quartz powered accuracy at plus and minus 20 seconds per month. And I've got to say, when I did wear it over the 30 days, I did find that this watch didn't lose much in terms of time. So for me, $12.99, absolute winner of a watch. Now the next one, this is the Casio A163WA. Now this, as you can see here, has got silver coloured stainless steel strap with adjustable clasp as well, and that's self-adjustable. And the added advantage of that, you haven't got to take out links, you just adjust the actual strap yourself to suit your wrist. It's got a chrome on resin painted case measuring about 33 millimeters wide. Now I'm quickly showing you a little bit of B-roll of this watch, because you can see this watch I did review. I've got one that I got off eBay secondhand, and I've got to be honest with you, I paid more than that $16.99 for a more beaten up used watch. So that price point there alone, I think, is a great price. And also it's a very accurate watch as well, at plus and minus 30 seconds per month. But the actual display, I'd say, is very well laid out. It's got the time nice and big. Also, you've got the day of the week, you've got the date. It's got an LED backlight, probably not the best, but it's got it all together. And also 7 years battery life as well from brand new. So this watch will be on your wrist for years to come. For the price point, $16.99, and remembering I paid that for a used watch that's probably seen better days, I think that's phenomenal value overall. The next one with the Argos sale, and I've mentioned this watch in the past, is the Casio AE1200WHD. Now this is obviously the stainless steel variant with the silver on stainless steel bracelet, as well as the what would be the steel effect paint on resin case that you can see measuring about 42.1 millimeters. I've got to say, it is a phenomenal watch to have on your wrist and in the collection. Now I'm just quickly showing you a little bit of B-roll about this watch, and I've put a resin plastic strap on this watch. I've worn this watch over 31 days. I really did enjoy it. Minimal hand inhibition, and also that display, so you get a nice digital display there, indications of mute, the 5 alarms that this has got built in, whether one of them activate, as well as the audio signal, the world map, because this will allow you to see the world time in 31 time zones and 48 cities you can choose from. And also from timekeeping mode, you can also have like a quick access to up to 3 other cities in which you want to view the timing. So if you do flip between cities in terms of travel, that can be easily done with this watch. It also, it's got built into it a 24-hour stopwatch, a countdown timer that will count down from up to 24 hours, full auto calendar up to 2099, so you just set it and forget it. Accuracy wise, it's another accurate watch with it being quartz powered, so it's plus and minus 30 seconds per month. The LED backlight built into this display is also absolutely phenomenal, where you can choose between 1.5 seconds and 3-second delay illumination. And also with all that, it's got 100 meters of water resistance as well. So this watch is a super versatile watch to wear on the wrist. And I will say, as I've got it in my collection, I've reviewed it, I've done tutorials on it, and I've also worn it over a longer period of time, which I spoke about. It is a great watch on the wrist, it really is. And for that price point alone, $22.99, one absolute class watch for the money. Now let's move from one class watch to another class watch, and that is this Casio G-Shock GA2100, and another great watch to have on the wrist. And you are saving around 25% against what Argos would do as a recommended retail price, so it is now £74.90. Now this watch is super comfortable on the wrist, and I'm just quickly showing you what I've got, which is a GA2110 ET, which is the bezel's a different colour to the main resin case and resin strap, but it is essentially the same watch, and I really did enjoy this watch. And I've got to say, I worn it over 3 months and I had no problems at all. No real damage to the mineral glass or that tough durable resin case and strap. I really did enjoy it, and especially on my 6.5-inch wrist, it was just fantastic. I found the dial easy to read, and also there is a bit of loom to the 2 hands, and also that digital display, while it is quite small, when you do look at it close up, you will get to use it. Housed within that digital display is the following functions, which make this watch a fantastic watch to have. Countdown timer that will count down from 24 hours. 24-hour stopwatch, 5 daily alarms, hourly signal. It's got an LED white backlight as well, so you can read the digital display in a nighttime scenario. Full auto calendar up to 2099. It's quartz powered with a accuracy of plus and minus 15 seconds per month, which is super accurate for a watch of this price point. And not forgetting, as you can see there, it says water resistance 20 bar, which in meters is 200 meters. So this watch you can wear swimming, you can wear in the bath, in the shower. Yeah, it's a fantastic watch and a super versatile watch of that. And also it's a great watch to wear. And also the one other thing, you've got the day of the week complication just there indicated by a movable arrow. And the one other thing to mention about this watch, which I forgot, if the hands go over the display and you want to adjust things like an alarm or anything like that, it has what's known as a hand sweep movement, which means if you are adjusting something like the time, which is synchronized to the digital display, which is a massive plus for this watch, the hands sweep out the way so you can look at the digital display with no problems. I would not hesitate at all in recommending this G-Shock, and it is a G-Shock you will get on with for years to come. Now the final watch is this G-Shock GWM5610. This is one of those watches that it just does everything for you really. And at $85.99, compared to last year, it's about £6 more expensive than they normally have it at, because I think last year it was $79.99. For me, this watch is phenomenal value. It's tough, it's durable, and it's got that 43.2mm resin case, which just makes it an easy watch to get on with. It's got a resin strap, and it's also got a mineral crystal display window, so it's a bit more scratch resistant than something that's acrylic or like a plastic display window, as it were. But for me, I just think it's a great watch overall, and it's also a watch that is packed full of features. So it's got multiband 6, which you can see indicated just at the top there. It's got plus or minus 15 seconds per month if it can't pick up the time, so you know it's going to be accurate anyhow. It's got world time built into it, which means it's got 31 time zones, 48 cities you can choose from. So if you are a traveller, then again this watch is very handy to have on the wrist. 5 daily alarms, hourly signal, 12 and 24-hour time formats or military time in the USA, automatic calendar up to 2099, and it's got button mute operation. So if you want to have your watch on silent running, then this watch is for you. And also, just to add into all that, it's solar paneled as well, so you should never need to change the battery in this watch, so it should last you as long as it can see the sun for a very, very long time. And if it can't, it's got a power save mode. Now you can see where it says PS on this watch, where I'm showing you on the Argos website, and that means it can last for months without getting any form of energy from the sun. So it is a great watch to have in terms of having it in your collection and also on your wrist. And it goes without saying, with any G-Shock, 200 meters water resistance, so it's a very versatile watch to have in your collection and on your wrist. And also, mention it on the wrist, it's a great watch to wear overall. So for me, $85.99, fantastic value and well worth going out and getting, maybe for yourself or for someone or a loved one at Christmas. So ladies and gentlemen, those that I've just picked out there are the 5 watches I've selected so far in the Argos Autumn Sale that they've got going on, especially for Casio. Now, those are definitely watches I've got in my collection, I'm still wearing today, and those are definitely watches I still enjoy. So the only one watch I haven't picked out, and I will say it before I get crucified in the comments, is the Casio W96H. And the only reason for that is because it's not as cheap as it can be, because I've seen it a lot cheaper than that from Argos. So, but it is definitely a watch I would say keep your eye on in terms of whether the price goes down any further on that watch. And my pick of the sale is the Casio MRW 200H. If you're into an analog watch, £13, 100 meters water resistance, it's a fantastic watch. If you're after a digital, it goes without saying, the AE 1200 WHD, especially with that stainless steel strap, that will appeal to a lot of people. But if it doesn't, you can easily replace the strap at a later date. So I hope this video helps you save a little bit of money in the run up to Christmas and as presents and stuff like that. And if it has, then please click on the thumbs up icon. It always helps the channel. If you want to see more videos from the We Try Anything channel, then please click on the subscription button below. And thank you for watching this video, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.